Well, YouTube, Terrible Sight here with another analyst picture on this BG and RL. Someone wrote a comment on my other video, and now it all disappeared again. But I wanted to, due to the fact that I found more on this picture than the other one. And I wanted to do something of my own. I mean, I do give credit to the person who did the last, body comparison, but this, I didn't know they had this picture up. And I can tell you right now, there's another detail that I did not see in the other photo, but do see in this one. And still, it does lead to my decision that this is not BG. Even though there's a lot of stuff being said, of, this was his property, he must know something. He's not bridge guy, but I'm starting to get a little bit of, he might have been, like I said in the last video, maybe involved, but violated that probation so he'd have his own alibi. And I forgot all about it, but someone else mentioned about a cop committing suicide on this. That right there, let alone gives you something to think about, is right. Why is it? There's two things why a cop would commit suicide. One, the case is so horrific, and without that killer instinct in you as a cop, because like I always say, if you want to catch a killer, you got to think like a killer. And if you ain't got a strong mind, that shit will lead you to insanity, and it will make you want to die. Proven fact. If you got a weak mind and you can't deal with this kind of stuff, then you're not fit to be an investigator. You shouldn't even have that badge to be an investigator. I'm sorry. It's the truth. Because how are you going to get through cases that a killer has done so horrifically? You just ain't. You're going to sit there, you're going to let that thing haunt you. And what I do on cases, and believe me, I feel the sickness. I feel, my weakness in me that wants to make me want to bawl my eyes out. Never see nothing like this again, but it also drives emotion into me to, look on past it, because if you don't, how's the case ever going to get solved? Right? You gotta look past it, even though it's a tragic, horrific looking scene, or whatever the case may be. Even little kids, getting bashed in, and, a perfect example of a kid named Baby Pete. If you want to look up that, I did a little video on that, and, that one really, really hit home and tore me up. Because these people are putting chocolate on the kid's face to say it's, there to cover up bruises on his face. And that kid got tortured, boy. For whatever reason, that little cute kid that looked like he just wanted an ice cream cone. And that would make him the happiest boy alive. The people that had him are just, I like to get into a room. Conan the Barbarian. We need to bring back them medieval times. Oh, I'm telling you. To people that do stuff to kids like Delphi murders, put me in a cage. Put me in a cage. And then we'll see who's the big bad killer. But anyways, just thinking about it. But you gotta have, you gotta have your strengths in an investigation. You don't have them strengths, cop killed himself. Or the other thought, theory 2, he knew something, And that's that. The good guys trying to take out the bad guys, but did it the wrong way. Did it how they should not have done it to make it look like they did it. And that's what I think has happened. That's why everything's getting dismissed. Everything's getting knocked under the carpet. We know you. We have your DNA, and we're going to catch you, but we still ask the public's help. Okay, I say it till I'm blue in the frickin' face. Whoever behind this has got a lot of pull and a lot of, I can hide over here and laugh in your effing face. Yeah, you BG, you dirty rat. But body style. Now, I've already covered the hips. I already covered the gut. Another thing is Ron Logan's face. His chin is wide, chubby. Whoop, bridge guy. Not so much pointy, but it does thin out. Didn't mention that in the last video. And back to the shoulders. Now, like I said, the hips are wider. You can see that clear as day as he's wearing jeans. Someone had mentioned that this BG could have a surgery have had done. I mean, he could have had a surgery done in the hip of the knee. But due to the fact you see him, twisting his leg, or whatever the weird way he walks. I mean, also that could be because of the bridge. Like I say, I can't believe the city don't have a friggin', at least a rail running alongside of that. It's, it's like, what are you people? Wow! You're crazy out there. That's got to be like a 200-foot drop. And someone just accidentally hold it. Woohoo! I mean, if they do it intentionally, hey, sorry for your loss, but if someone accidentally falls off that bridge from, unless they have signs, cross at your own risk. But yeah, I mean, you are looking down a lot so you don't fall through a crack. So that's only common sense. And he could be just walking over trying to miss broken pieces off the railroad ties or something and twisting his leg or whatnot. But yeah, if he had a surgery or something, I mean, I already told everybody, keep your eyes on them shoulders. Most of all, if he does have some kind of limp, damn it, excuse me, keep an eye on a guy with the shoulders and a limp. And 5'11". I think this guy's like 5'9", 5'11". And I do think BG is a little bit slight taller than Logan. Not much. I mean, Paul Logan reminds me that he could be about 5'8". So, I mean, an inch or 3 inches ain't too much off, but I mean, I think he's a little shorter than BG. But I saved the best for last. Now you take a good damn look at Bridge Guy's shoulders. Like I've always said, this guy's got these shoulders that go down, not out and down, but down, down. Ron Logan seems to have a little slant down over here in the right shoulder, but what is the excuse for the left one? When I looked at this picture, now this is a very clear picture. The only thing you see is his shoulder on the right. Could be going down because of the blurriness of the trees. The pixels of the camera suck, but that don't call out the other side on the left. And the way he has his shoulder up like this. Now, whether or not he's got a shoulder back problem over there, but I know if you look at his arm, it's like in his pocket, but brings his shoulder up more. Whether it's something that's wrong with it or because he has it in his pocket, his shoulder immediately goes up. He looks like he got a hunchback from Notre Dame. That's something I didn't get out of the other one because how the picture was. I think someone might have, you can do this on cameras, I believe they might have just like cut out the picture and maybe took out the back, like with a pen and wrote on it. How you can do that with phones. I did it with my picture that I took on my vest, my Terrible Sight logo with the Native American skull. I got the all black and I colored it in, with the pencil on the phone with the camera. And I think that's what they did with him. But all in all, that left shoulder with it sticking upwards, whether he's hunchback or something is wrong with his neck and shoulder, the guy was up in his 70s. Whether it's arthritis, whether, threw it out, whatever. That shit sticks way the hell up here by his neck. Well up into his neck. See that? Oop. That's something I missed in the other one. And the chin with all the fatness sticking out. And Bridge Guy's thin face. And I didn't get the clear picture. And I think I do still have it saved. But I still, I don't even need that. I know what he has. I've embedded this face in my mind as much as you can see it. But to have this come out, and I didn't know they had that picture. I seen it in the other one, but the way it's, whose dog is that? Must be his dog. But who took it says police. I'm about to wonder if the friggin' police took this picture. And, to say with his consent, hey, get over there and stop walking so I can take a picture. Or they snapshot it just because he was a suspect. Whatever the case may be. And as you can see, Bridge Guy has his hand in his pocket, same arm, and that shoulder still lags down. Just like a friggin', it's like straight down. And right there, and even with the hips and the bear belly, if Bridge Guy didn't have whatever he has held in this jacket, I think it would have been more slimmer and you would not have a beer belly like Ron Logan. And of course, he was an alcoholic, and that's only proven that's a beer belly. A lot of beer drinkers get that sucker. I hate beer. All that yeast and foam when you get your flurps. Call them flurps. Foam, yeah. How the fuck did I say it? Chipmunks chasing each other. Motherfucker, I will kill you. Get out of my way. Chipmunks. God damn it. Should have took a video of that. But, I call them blurps. Beer blurps. You don't get that foam in there, blurp. Foam burps suck. But, anyways, once again, yeah, with all that crookedness with the legs, someone had mentioned it too in a comment. Ron Logan is pretty right on spot, dead center straight. He's walking, and he ain't on a bridge, but with all that wackiness, it still looks like Bridge Guy has a lot of, a little bonus in his legs. Unless that's just the pants, because they are big and baggy. Like, don't get me wrong, but still. Oh, that's what you can... Bridge Guy bends his knee up a lot. Ron Logan looks like he walks straight with no bend in his legs. Because he's in mid-walk and he ain't even bending a friggin' knee. Unless, when he comes forward or whatnot, but still. The shoulder over there, Mr. Hunchback of Notre Dame. It looks like he's like trying to pop it, type thing, but due to his hand being in his pocket. And that's crazy too, because his other hand's in there, like way down. So either he could be holding, I can't say holding something, but it looks like he's like doing this in mid walk because his shoulder bothers him, but it still does stick out more. Bridge guys don't, especially being in the pocket. Even though it looks like he's diddling around with something, but I don't know, man. There's no way that's Ron Logan. With the beard gut, the face is fatter, and that guy had a full-grown mustache. Now, whether or not he shaved that day, and I don't think anybody thought of that. How is Ron Logan gonna kill someone with a friggin' mustache? Now I just blew in the top of my head. The guy has a mustache. Bridge guy has no mustache. Now who's there gonna think that the murderer was on the 13th, right? The 14th. At least Ron Logan had to have been interviewed, searched by the 14th. And do you honestly think he's going to grow back a mustache in a day? I can't believe no one. So far as I've heard, no one's talked about that goddamn mustache. All they do is bring his face up on Bridge Guy, but Bridge Guy does not have no hair on his face. He's mainly got a clean-shaved face. Has anybody thought of this? Or even took notice of that, too? And it didn't dawn on me either, because I'm so up into the body friggin' thing. And I shaved about a week ago. This is a week ago. This is what I get, and it gets more thicker. Now, this thing I've shaved, and it takes about, say, about a week to grow back. This took about a week to grow back. And I ain't never heard anybody, man. I gotta just say right now, I can end it right now, that Ron Logan is not the killer, because it just blew up in my brain. This guy's got a friggin' mustache and Bridge Guy don't. Go to the original picture and look, and you'll see a clean, shaved face. I don't know, maybe I might have mentioned that in another video, but Ron is gray. His face has got wrinkles. Bridge Guy's face is obviously smooth. No aging to it. So I'm going to put an end to this right now. This will be my last video. And if anybody still thinks Ron Logan is the killer, then you're mentally insane and you need to go get some therapy. You don't grow no mustache back in a frickin' day. It's impossible. Ha! Enough with the Ron Logan crap. End it right now. The guy had a mustache. Bridge Guy didn't. What's wrong with you? Oh my God, even I feel stupid for myself. And they didn't catch that in the beginning. I started doing this crap. I kept focused on the body, and now that I look at Bridge Guy's clean shaved face, Ron Logan mustache, fat wrinkles, even look like a scruffy this over there. Oh man, fuck this shit. Alright, I'm out of here. Enough talk. Ron Logan ain't the friggin' killer. The only thing he could have been is an accomplice, knew something, violated his probation, so he has his alibi, and that's that. I don't want to hear no more about no goddamn Ron Logan being the killer. You're all mentally deranged. You need help? Get some therapy. Till the next video, I'm out of here. Be safe. Take care. I can't shut the damn thing off. So now I feel like a goddamn buffoon doing all this crap for nothing. God. Out.